Hello and welcome to another update video about ICP. ICP reversed in this support zone that we talked about, and it even broke above these previous swing highs that were located here around $8.40, $8.30. So we went above, right? And we are now sort of a little bit in breakout mode. However, we only have 3 waves up, so there's a little bit more work to do before I can really confirm that a low is in. I think we are still, I mean, if this really is a proper breakout and if really the low is in, it is important for the price to get in third wave to $9.67 or higher. Because if we don't even get there and come back into the orange support region, well, that is not, that is not a proper breakout in a 5-wave structure. 1 second, I accidentally moved these. What is really important is that in any 5-wave move, the wave 3 reaches the 1.38 extension as a minimum. Okay, the real minimum is the 1.236 extension, but I rarely see these work out. If the price only gets to the 1.236, that typically doesn't work. So I've sort of recently started to adopt just the 1.38 or higher. So it's $9.64 or higher. Looking at really the microstructure, it's a bit unclear because it probably is a diagonal pattern that's unfolding here. So we have in wave 1 an A. Oops, where are we? Why does it not? An A, B, C. Okay, it doesn't draw it. I don't know. Maybe there's a bit of a connection problem. Let me just refresh that. Should work in a minute. If it. Okay, so we've got it on the chart now. It did load. So we have an ABC structure in wave 1. We would then also say that, okay, because of that, wave 3 should also be an A, B, C structure. Yeah, and here we could now be working sort of on wave C, the late stages of wave C. If I zoom in a little bit, wave A, wave B. And I mean, you might say, okay, maybe this is already a 5th wave or 5-wave move complete, but it didn't reach what I would normally call like minimum expectations for a 3rd wave. So I'll show you what I need to see to believe that we've bottomed. And there's a certain roadmap that needs to be followed. So I want to get it to 964. I wanted to get to 964. And even though this already looks a little bit like a 5-wave move, but possibly might just need that one more push to that 964 level. And only when we get there, I can really give you a key support. I mean, at the moment, this support area, but it's not, let's say, reliable because the price hasn't even extended to the level it needs to extend in that 3rd wave. But if the wave 4 started now, support would be between $7.46 and $8.02. But again, to really call it a 3rd wave, it needs to push a little higher, and then I will need to adjust that support region accordingly. If we come down now, there's a high chance of it not holding that upper support region because it's not yet a 5-wave move. It's only a 3-wave move, which would easily lead to another low. So I hope that kind of makes sense. That's what I'm watching. What I would say, I leave this lower support region on the chart for now because we haven't moved up high enough in the 3rd wave for me to, let's say that this down here is not relevant anymore. So we need to go a little bit higher. And yes, I've added another support region, but take that one with a pinch of salt. If we test it now, there's a high chance of it failing. So I really needed to push a little higher. In the very, very short term, if we zoom in even further, then we can see that the decline is so far in 3 waves. A, B, C. That keeps technically the door open for higher. Yeah, only with a 5-wave move down, we would have a strong signal that we're moving down. Again, this is micro now. I mean, it might be a small bullish flag that's unfolding here. Quite steep though, quite steep. So, but it could be a small bull flag, and yeah, that's really it. There is not much more to say about this. I think levels are clear, support is clear, even the upside targets are clear. Maybe pay attention here to the yellow trend lines, and I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.